Bro, I just blew my eardrum out.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to a new video, guys. Today we are here at North's house. It's been about a week since the last video. We left off with taking apart the whole front clip. Pretty much all we have to do now is just unbutton a few wires, a few sensors, and then try to pull the engine. Once we pull the engine and all that stuff, we're gonna refresh the new motor and then hopefully slap that in this video. I guess we're gonna go ahead and see. We got Noah in the background. But for now, we're gonna go to Harbor Freight and we're gonna go pick up a engine stand so that we can, when we take out this engine, it's actually on a stand, so it's just not, you know, sitting randomly in the corner of the garage, and I can actually take it home that way and have space for it. So that is the plan. Taking the I-3 today. All
right, bro, let's go get this engine stand. We gotta get a freaking hydraulic thing for my engine hoist.
Press. We also have to pick up a few gaskets from BMW, so let's go ahead and head over there real quick. Alrighty guys, so we actually stopped by O'Reilly because we saw that they had one in stock and it was way cheaper than BMW, and it's actually a BMW gasket. Like, this is like actually what BMW has as well. So we got both gaskets. We're gonna go ahead and replace those, which is gonna be perfect. And then I also grabbed some more oil. I have like 2 quarts left in another jug, so it kind of works out perfectly. So now we got the 7 quarts that we need, and we'll be good to go. Alrighty guys, so we just got back from Harbor Freight and O'Reilly, and we ended up getting this crank seal plate from Boost with Eric. He has an Instagram page. I'll go ahead and throw up his Instagram page. He sells a lot of custom parts for E90, E92, and like F30s and all that. This is specifically for the N54 crank seal plate. We also ended up getting this trunk release button. As you guys know, sometimes on the trunk, these buttons down here, they sometimes get sticky. So I ended up getting a new one. I haven't opened it yet, but brand new. Super excited about that. We also got an aluminum power steering pulley. I think I got this one off of Amazon for like 40 bucks. So if you guys are having issues with your power steering pulleys, the plastic ones like to crack on this side a lot, and it rips the serpentine belt, and then that's how your serpentine belt gets sucked into your engine. And then guys, we also got the FCP Euro order in. Let's go ahead, open this bad boy up. Alrighty guys, let's double check what we got. I honestly forgot what we got. Turbocharger oil line gasket. We also got 2-step holder spark plugs. I ended up getting these ones because they were actually cheaper than the 1-step and the OEM ones. We also got a new serpentine belt, which is perfect. That way we know for sure that it won't rip or break anytime soon. We also got some OEM coolant. We also got the pulley kit. So we got the tensioner pulley right here. We got the idler pulleys as well. I ended up getting 2 oil filters because I always find myself needing these, so I just ordered myself some extra. We're gonna actually finish taking out the engine, so we're gonna go ahead and show you guys that process as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into that part. Alrighty guys, so we pretty much disassembled most of like everything else that we need to get out. So we got intake manifold, unplugged all the coolant hoses, all the oil lines. We took out the oil filter housing. That is all gone. We unplugged a few other things down here. So pretty much at this point, we're like mostly ready to like pull the engine actually out. We undid all the engine mounts. Next that. The only thing else we have to do at this point is the transmission mount, and then we're ready to pull it out. But in the meantime, we're gonna take a nice little break, probably go get something to eat, probably some Chipotle.
You already know.
You already know, we gotta get that Chipotle.
Yes, sir.
So guys, this is the progress that we've made. Doesn't look like much, but trust us, we've been out here for like 2 hours, knocking out tons of stuff, so.
3 hours.
3 hours? It's been 3 hours now?
3 hours.
Okay, well it's been 3 hours now, believe it or not. So it's probably gonna look like a minute or 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes worth of footage, and then
that's why you should wear gloves.
Clean hands.
It looks like I was just cooking food.
My hands are kind of clean. This one's clean. My glove broke on my thumb, but you can kind of see. But we're clean out here. It's the beauty of wearing gloves. I think for now, we're gonna go ahead, get some food, and then I'll cut back to you guys once we're done eating and ready to pull out the engine. Alrighty guys, we are back from Chipotle. We ended up having Chipotle, but now we're gonna go ahead pull the engine out. A few other little bolts that we have to take out from the transmission bracket, and then pretty much we're ready to pull it. Once we pull it out, we're gonna put it into my truck, the engine and transmission into my truck. We're gonna take off the transmission while it's on my truck, leave the engine in my truck, and then hopefully we can swap over anything that we need to over to the new engine. And then I think we're gonna call it a day right there, because we're not gonna be messing anything else, right?
That's gonna take a couple hours. We're not gonna mount the trans to it because we need the clutch alignment tool. Yeah. But we're not gonna transfer literally everything on this engine onto the other engine.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and take this out real quick. I'm gonna try to record it on time lapse for you guys, but let's get to it. Yo, it's out. It's actually out. Oh my lord, boys. Boys and girls, we got it out. It's almost out. Bro.
Like Dr. said, it's all, bro, we actually disconnected everything first time.
Yeah, let's go.
We didn't actually break anything.
We didn't break anything.
Are those lines all good over there? Is anything punctured? Everything looks good?
Everything looks fine, to be honest with you.
That is a job.
See, we are professionals. What can I say, bro? We are the professionals. Look at this. This is sick. What's going on? It needs to be raised a little bit more.
Just hope it doesn't hit the hood. You see what I mean there? Okay.
All right. It's pretty much good. I'm gonna pull it. Okay, lift it up a little bit more. On the cold hose. A little bit more, a little bit more. Alright. Alright, now pull it.
Make sure to hold the engine, bro, so it doesn't.
Okay, yeah. We got it out.
We got it out, bro.
We got it out. We got this thing out, transmission facing towards us so we can take it out.
Yeah, so at this point we gotta just, actually the good thing is the weight's not on the trans.
Yeah, it's like so on the actual.
You can easily just disconnect the trans. Look at that, it's not even on.
Yeah, bro, it's like actually like, lift it, like show it. Like it's like.
That's really good, because that means when you take out the bolts, it's not gonna snap, you know what I mean?
This is perfect, bro.
Yeah, so we gotta take off the trans. Once we take off the trans, we gotta take off every other accessory.
Okay.
Just put it off the side, and then this motor you can just, I think you're gonna rebuild it, do something crazy with it down the road.
Yeah, plan on rebuilding it.
That's the plan.
Taking it all apart when I have time.
Meantime, now we're gonna slap in this engine, because hey, who's got time for a full rebuild on
I don't got time for a full rebuild.
And money, that's a lot of money, but
it's a lot of money.
That's a future future goal.
Anyway, guys, look at this. Ah, this is crazy. Bro, we got that engine out. That is what I'm talking about. So I think what we're gonna do now, we're taking off the transmission for sure. Once we take off the transmission, then we're gonna go ahead and take apart this, everything that we're gonna need from this engine, we're gonna take off and then slowly start transferring everything to the new engine. So let's go ahead. We're gonna try to knock out as much as we can tonight. I feel like, right, Nora, we're gonna try to knock out as much. Like, let's definitely take out the trans.
I think we should I mean, I don't know if we're going to start assembling the other motor, to be honest, at this point. It's getting really dark.
It is kind of dark.
But we'll see how we feel. But regardless, we need to strip this motor completely, so we can just put it off to the side and store it, you know?
That's true.
That is a priority at this point. But the rest of this, you know.
I feel like it'll be good. All right, no more talking. Let's get some more work done. Alrighty guys, so it probably didn't record much, but what we ended up doing was we took apart literally everything off the engine. The only thing that's left are the turbos, and I think that's pretty much it. Anything connected to the turbo is left on. Those turbos were toast anyway, but we literally took off everything. We got a lot of this stuff over here. Power steering pump, we got the AC compressor, we got the alternator, we got the water pump and thermostat, we got the wiring harness, we got a ton of extra little things. Pretty much, oh, and the high pressure fuel pump. So this one has lower miles than the one that is on the car right now, on the other engine right now. So pretty much we got everything that we need. Put a tarp down on the engine and then tighten it up. So it's literally not going to be going anywhere. This is how the engine bay is looking as of now. Literally everything's pretty much out of here. Only thing left is power steering, rack and pinion, plus a little other few things. But for the most part, everything is out. So yeah guys, we're really tired. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Yeah, the next part is gonna be hopefully assembling the new engine, as well as hopefully starting to put it into the car. So yeah guys, we've been working for like the past probably like 9 hours on this. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night right now.
we're gonna crank the N54 for oil pressure on the Weeks Whips 335i. Yeah. Stop. Give it a second and then probably crank it again. All right, crank it again. Good. Now we'll connect everything again. All right, yeah, crank it. Gosh, damn, bro, you just blew my eardrum out.
That blew my eardrum out. That's so loud, bro.
Bro, whoa. Bro, what was that?
I don't even know.
Did you just blow the engine?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so. I thought that was from the exhaust.
That was from the exhaust. Oh my gosh, bro. Or did somebody shoot at us?
It sounded like that.
Holy crap, bro.
Oh, there it is. I think I saw my panel.
I don't want to stand here. I don't even blow my eardrums out, bro.
Ready?
Alright, I guess try it again, yeah.
Close your ears.
Misfire. Shut it off. The injector that it was blowing out of might have failed. It might have failed because the guy might have got damaged.
But it wasn't misfiring like this on the even the other car when I got a check engine light, it wasn't even misfiring.
Alrighty guys, so that is the end of the video. As you guys saw, the car actually had like a crazy pop and like kind of like a misfire. And that's kind of where the video ended off. So yeah, I kind of wanted to explain what happened with that. So last night, Nor called me saying that there was like a pop coming from the exhaust and then there was a misfire in cylinder 6. So what ended up happening is when we started up the car, you guys heard that big pop and then yeah, misfiring, and then they called me saying that there's a misfire and that they think cylinder 6 might be shot. Like they thought it was blown. They thought the first start blew the engine. So I wanted to clear it up, kind of what happened. So Nor called me saying the bad news and I was bummed out. I was like, dude, there's no way that we just did this engine swap and then the engine's bad, the one that we just put in, because I have video, I have a video of the engine running from when Erlon took out the engine. The last video, I have the last video of it running, and I'll go ahead and throw it up right now. Yeah, so we were just kind of like shocked. Nor and Erlon were really shocked and they called me, and then Nor says that he got off the phone and was really upset. He was kind of pissed off that it didn't work. And so he was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to drive it down the street just to see what's going on. So he said when he was driving it, it was misfiring. It was kind of running really rough. And then he was like, screw it. I'm just going to do a pull on it just to see. He did like a nice little like first to second gear pull. He said that there was like a hiccup, like a big hiccup. And then all of a sudden, it started running really smooth, like super, super smooth, no misfire. And yeah, so he called me like literally 10 minutes later saying, hey, I have some good news. The car is running perfect now. And I was honestly really shocked because I was confused as to how it would be like running so bad and all of a sudden running good. Our theory is that there was some gas probably built up in cylinder 6. We have no idea the reason, but that is our theory, that there was gas built up, like gas just sitting in cylinder 6, and as soon as he did the pull, it either burned it or just dropped it through, and then it started running smoothly, because we don't have any other explanation as to why it did that. Regardless, it's running smooth. I drove it home last night, as you guys saw from the footage, or from the footage I'm about to throw up. You guys will see that I went and picked it up, drove perfectly fine, made it home, filled it up at the gas station, everything's good. Drove it for literally like an hour. The only issue that it has right now is that it needs an alignment. The front right passenger coilover was not installed correctly by the previous owner. So Erlan ended up placing it in correctly. That caused the alignment to get thrown off, and then the ABS light, traction control light popped up, which is steering angle sensors. So it got thrown off. So the plan is I have a set of wheels that I want to install here really shortly. I just got the tires in literally right as I was starting to record this morning, and the tires got delivered. So I'm really excited. Once we get the tires installed and the new wheels on, I'm gonna get an alignment, which will fix that issue. That's pretty much the only hiccup with the car. Everything else is running perfectly. We got tons of maintenance done, no oil leaks, no leaks of any kind now. Very excited about that. Let me go ahead and turn this thing on for you so you can hear it. I'm just excited to finally have a manual 335 that is not like completely destroyed with quarter panel damage. As you guys know by my last 335, I really wanted to have a nice clean E92 335 manual, and this is finally the one. All the maintenance done. We got a second engine, which I'm planning on rebuilding to push a ton of power. So that is the goal, guys. Lots of plans for this car coming very soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn on this car real quick so you guys can hear it, and I'll show you the engine bay as well. And then as you guys can see, the traction control light, or the ABS traction control light pops up. The brake light stays up as well. See, you guys can see the yellow brake light. So pretty much we just need an alignment, and then that should go away. I personally do really like this exhaust. I know Erlan doesn't like it. He keeps telling me to change it, but I think I'm gonna keep it for a while and rock it. But yeah, let me let it warm up a little bit, and I'll take it for a quick little drive so you guys can see how it sounds and how it drives, how it performs. So excited. Let me catch up to you guys once the engine is warmed up a little bit more. Alrighty guys, it's on the street, which means it's been moving. Woo, excited to drive this thing. Let's go. We got the man himself. How's it going, Habibi?
Oh, it's shaking, baby.
Woo.
You see your car?
I saw it.
It's out of the garage.
It's out of the garage. It's first, bro.
Bro, I mean, no leaks, no nothing. First startup was the scariest thing ever. You guys, I don't know if you're gonna throw in the
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it on this video.
Bro, the first startup, it made our ears ring.
No way, it was that loud?
Bro, it was like one gunshot. It was so loud. It was obviously the rear was towards the back of the garage, and we were like, bro, what? It was misfiring like crazy. Anywho, long story short, thank goodness it is mint now.
Okay, thank the
you're
Lord.
about to drive. Hopefully, we'll have to find.
Let's drive it. Let's drive it.
Let's hope it's statement.
Alright, guys, we're about to start it up. Sorry that it's so dark, but this is the only time I could make time. Apologize. Oh. All right. Starts up and everything.
Oh, fingers crossed, bro.
Imagine it doesn't start.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't even need that. All right.
Oh, that work.
Oh,
Smooth, yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, so it was only one time. You see how smooth that is?
Yeah. That's nice.
We put the steering wheel back in there, but it's driving like this for some reason.
Yeah.
So it needs an alignment, but it drives like once that steering wheel's like that, it doesn't feel weird. It's driving good.
That's good.
E-brake still doesn't work.
That's fine. We'll have to
we didn't
figure it
really
out.
look into that because it took us a long time just to do the swaps.
That's okay.
But I mean, that shouldn't be too. Yeah.
It's whatever.
Just leave it always in first gear and don't leave it on a hill.
Yeah.
Because even on a hill, kind of looks a little sketch.
Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. Dang.
Heated seats, keyless entry.
Oh, heated seats work.
Oh, it's good now. Everything fit in the trunk too, so your back seats are good.
It's running. That's crazy.
Because it was running before, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, so it's not like too significant, but this time it's gonna run with no check engine light. The only check engine light's gonna come up to the downpipe, so that's it.
It was pretty peppy. Good.
Yeah.
Just don't want to push it too hard when it's cold, but dang, bro, that's freaking crazy. It's running.
Yeah,
the fact that literally like 6 days ago there was nothing in here.
I know, bro. It's crazy. Literally 3 days ago for me, honestly, there was no engine in this car. To the point to where everything looks solid. There's really no codes on the car right now. I think you actually have 2 codes for lights, other than light codes. Everything else is solid. So it's actually a pretty mint car. It doesn't have any other malfunctions.
Bro, feels solid, bro. Oh, dude, the amount of maintenance that we put into it.
Bro, so much. Like, he even did the oil cooler lines for the turbos and everything. So, like, every seal has been replaced.
Everything.
Oil pan, valve cover, everything.
And we're going to build up the other one, too. Even better.
Facts.
I'll pop the U-turn.
Meantime, enjoy this one, though.
I know. I'm going to. Don't worry. I'm going to finish this thing. I was going to ask, did you end up putting the crank seal plate on?
Yes, crank seal plates on there, new belts, new pulleys, metal pulleys on there, too. So in terms of maintenance, we did everything. I don't think you have to do anything when you get home. Also, one of your shocks was way out of the knuckle.
No way.
This one right here, it was sitting way over the knuckle. So
I thought so.
Yeah.
Off.
Maybe that's why the alignment went off.
Maybe that's why. That would make sense.
Yeah, so we readjusted the knuckle, and then there was nothing else that looked concerning other than we just didn't have time for the shifter. I mean the e-brake, because we literally just got done at 5. It's got pev, bro. It's quick. It's 335,
sure
bro.
This is not tuned.
No. This one feels like your last one. Remember? Even your last one felt tuned. These are just how good turbos feel like, you know?
Yeah. I guess the turbos really do matter.
They do, bro.
They really do. That's crazy.
Back on deck on my fly. Really on my. Pay some respect to my mindset.